So I just wanted to show you guys the taillights. It's obviously not as crystal clear as this, but it's not ashy anymore. So what I did was I wet sanded the car, well, obviously not the car, the taillight, and then I just re-cleared it with like some regular clear paint, and it brought back the shine to it. But like I said, it's not like crystal like this. Like, it still has a little haze to it, but it's not like ashy, so it doesn't look bad from afar. But obviously if we get up close and personal with it, it doesn't look too great. So this will do until I'm able to find another LCI or LED taillight. But man, the M3 looks good. What is good, gang? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got the M3 in the garage. So as you guys know, I just picked up this 2011 E92 M3 DCT edition, carbon roof. I was told that this could be the stripper edition because of like the I guess the things that didn't come on the car to make it more lighter. But anyways, today we're going to be working on slamming the E92. I ordered the coilovers maybe a week or so ago from FCP Euro, and then I just waited for it to get in, and it's officially here. So now we can officially lower the car. So let's pop the trunk. I had it shipped to my parents' crib because I don't trust when parts come here. So we got some BC Racing coilovers. I know you guys are used to me bagging everything, but I kind of want to run a coil setup for this time around just to see like how it goes. But yeah. Okay, so I thought it'd be a lot easier if I just used the GoPro. Well, that was easy. So yeah, here's an unboxing. So the reason why I went with FCP Euro is because from what I've been told and what I read on their website, they give you lifetime warranty with this stuff. So I was like, you know what? Why not do it? So as you guys know, because my car doesn't come with EDC, I was able to just run this kit. So I had got the E92 08 to 13 M3 without EDC. And I think when you have the EDC, you have to get like a specific strut. So check that out. I think that's with the instructions and everything too. But man, look at the coilovers here. You got the wrench spanners. I mean, then you got the coilover itself right here. Camber plates up top. It's pretty good. I'm probably not gonna adjust them. I'm probably gonna leave it like this, and then when I put it on the car, see how it sits, and then after that I'll, you know, worry about adjustments and stuff like that. Okay, so these are sway bar links right there. Here's the other coilover. It's nice. So I mean, BC Racing is a pretty good brand. Like I said, I've ran them on a lot of the cars that I've owned, like prior to the S2000, the other M3, you know. So yeah, this here must be the spring for the rear. Here's the rear strut. Nice. This is the other spring, and here's the other rear strut. Nice. So all in all, this is what you get. We can open this up here. I mean, you guys know what a spring looks like. All right, so it's time to jack the car up. Let's get it going. I already got, well, I don't have no jack stands on it yet, but time to jack it up. I also have wrapped the deflectors in the front. I might have to redo it because I was tired of it being orange, but I wrapped it. Alright, so I was able to pull the bolts out, which is a 16 mil on this side, 16 mil on this side, 13 mil up at the top, and pull out the sway bar link right here, which is another 16 mil, and then just have to pull this down. I'm gonna need two hands, hold on. Now just have to get this out of here. There it is. Okay, We got it. Ugh. All right, so I got the passenger side in. I didn't do the sway bar links yet. I'm gonna try to adjust those once I do the other side and let the sway bar link on the other side be free. So right now I'm just working on getting this portion of the car done. I don't know if I'm gonna get the rears done today. I'm gonna try, but I already started taking apart all the you know, bolts and stuff that need to be taken apart. All right, so I got this side out now, the driver's side. And these things apparently like to get stuck. So what I did on the other side was I hit it here until it broke free. What's up, you guys? So it's actually day 2. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update because I haven't been recording, and the reason why I haven't been recording is because this thing has been kicking my ass. I was able to knock out the rear driver's side today. The fronts, both fronts are done. I lowered the fronts all the way to the max to see where it would leave me. And then I lowered the rear to like maybe like another inch down. So we're gonna see how that looks once the whole car is put on the floor. But I wanted to show you this side because I just finished lowering this side down. So as you guys see, it's maxed out. No space left. So that way I could work my way up if it's too low. I had put the car down on the ground when I initially put them on, but the car still had like a nice size gap to it, and I felt like maybe I just needed to lower it all the way, and then from there I could work my way up. So right now I'm actually working on the rear. So the rear of the car is what's been kicking my ass the most. Damn, you see that LED? Y'all gotta get y'all's. The rear of the car is what's been kicking my ass the most. I didn't do this side yet. I'm actually gonna work on this side now. It wasn't that it was hard to do, it's just that like lining the knuckle back up with the control arm is kind of annoying. I already took the bolt from the top here out, and that was a 16 mil bolt, and then I had to use like a little 6mm what is that, like an Allen key, I think, or no, a 6mm regular millimeter socket to put on top of it to break it free, so that way this piece here didn't spin, because you know when you're doing struts it likes to spin, so sometimes you have to do that 2 setup thing right there. So I matched both sides right here, so this other side is identical to this side, and I lowered it just a little bit. It was all the way to where you see this red line. I just lowered it just a little bit more. But what took me so long is because I forgot to put one of the pieces back on the strut on the other side, and from that it was just a whole nightmare. So I'm done with that side. Now I just got to finish this side and the car is all done. This is why I like air suspension, bro. Air suspension is a little bit more harder to put together, but you don't got to deal with all this raising and lowering and raising. Oh man, it's just terrible. All right, so to take off the strut, it's a 19 mil. I don't think, yeah, okay. Yeah, so take off the strut, it's a 19 mil. Pretty simple. Makes your life easier if you have an impact gun. Nice and easy. Then to take off this control arm piece that's down here, I don't know if you guys can see it, this one is a 22. I already have everything together, so that's what makes my life easier. And then just need to put it on the socket here. So when you do this, it makes the whole control arm be able to drop down. Fuck. Okay. So now that that's detached, this whole thing should be able to just come down. But first, you should be able to just pull out the strut first. So if you guys remember what I said on the other side, I forgot a piece. It was this piece, because that right there is to make sure this doesn't fall back down. And that's also what keeps the strut right here, this piece, centered so it doesn't be moving around. So just to make sure to put this back and put this back. Right now I just have it in regular mode, but the car is driving pretty well with the new coilovers. Feels pretty smooth, doesn't feel too bumpy. It didn't go as low as I thought it would, but I'm driving it to this basketball like scrimmage thing that I'm having today, well, that I'm going to today. Just to let the coils sit in a little bit. So I'm gonna drive it. It's about a 40-minute drive. I'm gonna let the coils, you know, kind of sit and settle in and see if it goes down some, because you know when you first get it, it always seems like seems higher than what it is. So right now I'm gonna just let, like, you know, drive and see what happens. But like I said, the coilovers do feel good though. It doesn't feel bouncy, it doesn't feel rough. Like, it feels pretty smooth on the road. I did adjust my dampening also, but I'll let you guys see it when I park, because I was already running late. I'm supposed to be there by 7, and my GPS says I won't get there until 7:17 to where I need to be. So this was the setting that it was last set on when you guys just saw it. It's like sitting right on top of the tire. The fronts, it could be better. I feel like because I have a low profile tire, that's why it doesn't look as good. But yeah, man, the car looks alright. Sitting pretty good. Waiting for some more stuff to come in, and then I mean, go from there. The rears are pretty good. I feel like the fronts is just a really low profile tire, so it doesn't you know, it doesn't hit the same. But I'm gonna put you guys in the trunk. Alright, you guys, so I'm officially done with the coilover install. So I think in the last clip I was showing you guys that I felt like the car didn't sit low enough. So I actually made a mistake on my behalf that I didn't realize that I did. So if you're E92 M3 or E90X M3 guy and you're trying to get a coilover setup for your car, I don't know if all of them come like this, but for the BC Racing, there's like a little pin, like a little silver pin that sticks off the side of the coilover. I thought that was an indication to let me know how far down the pin is supposed to go until it meets the cup holder for the strut itself. But in reality, it was supposed to go inside the slot. There's like a little slot inside the cup holder, or whatever you want to call it, the holder for the strut. Let's just say that there's a slot that pin is supposed to slide into, which dropped the car drastically. Not drastically, but it dropped it way lower than what it was. So I'm gonna take the car out, because I'm in the garage right now, because I just had to finish up doing what I needed to do to the car to get it to where it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna take it out. And I'm gonna show you guys out in the open how the car is sitting now. I didn't raise the car, it's still set on maxed out, so the car went down a little bit lower. It's not like super slammed, but it is lower than what it was. So I'm gonna take the car out, show you guys. So just for future reference, if you guys are watching my video installing your car, I know I didn't really give that much information, but I gave you enough information to where, like, I feel like you'll be able to do it yourself. When you're putting the strut in, just make sure that pin goes into the slot portion of the cup holder for the strut, alright? Because if you don't, the car's gonna sit up a little bit higher. It drove fine like that, but something was just telling me, like, bro, these coilovers should be able to go a little bit lower. So just letting you guys know for future reference. And I didn't get the extreme lows, I just got the standard ones. So that's also another thing. If you want to be like super low, I would say get the extreme lows. And the rear obviously isn't maxed out all the way. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Take the car out, let you guys see it, and you know, you guys let me know what you think. The initial startup of the V8, that shit just sounds like it's like a supercar. Whew. Shit sounds crazy. Alright guys, so you remember when I last showed you how it was sitting. Now look at it. That's basically right over the tire. I didn't realize these were 19s. Wow. So yeah, it's sitting right above the tire. Before I had like a gap, like maybe like this much of a gap. Now it's like all the way down. And I'm pretty sure it might still go a little bit lower just off the rip that it's still settling in. The car's only been on the coils for like 2 days. So you guys see it. Oh my god, this thing looks amazing, bro. Sheesh. Wait till the other parts get in that I got. I want to throw a spacer on here until I can find some wheels. Yeah. Still got the temp tags on it, bro. They need to hurry up and send me my damn title. But this thing looks crazy good. Also, I didn't record this, but I took the car to get in alignment. Because after I put the coils on, the DCS light came on and the ABS brake light came on. And then after I got the alignment, it all went away. So I just want to give you guys a heads up on that too. It might pop up for you guys.